So we are continuing. I got my boo, my girl, Mimi,
sister friend,
everything.
Duh.
And we having a little session of PussyTalk over here, Boss Edition. And I said, you know something? I had some hot questions for them. I said, let me share with the fellas about this little pussy talk we having. So Mimi, tell them about yourself real quick.
Hi, I'm Mimi Robinson. I own the realty shop. I'm the sponsoring broker for that real estate brokerage in Beverly, Chicago. I also am the CEO and founder of Empower Tax Pros and the Chief Registered Tax Preparer. I just gave myself a title. I'm important, y'all. But I do taxes.
You don't understand. Pussy plays so many different parts in a woman's life, like your business, being a mom, owning your own business, and still trying to be a woman, because people forget that we're women first and we're everything else after. So how's that being a woman, having the pussy and being a boss? Because I know it can be hard.
I don't know. My experience is just stepping into that acceptance of being where I am. I'm gonna take it deeper, because first, as women in this position, we have to learn that we are supposed to be there in a space where my industries are male dominated, accounting and real estate. Real estate is changing though, it's becoming mostly women. But with all that said, I first had to accept my status. I still see myself as partners with my independent agents because they contract for me. When you become a realtor, you work for yourself. DM me if you want more information. But with also that being said, tax accounting is definitely male dominated. I had to garner a lot of knowledge on my own and really fight to be where I was.
Let me cut this off. This is how even more deeper that is. It's dominated. It's not dominated in working. It's dominated in owning.
Yeah.
Owning a tax business is male dominated. A lot of women work it, but owning it and managing it and that aspect, that's where you kind of step outside the box.
Yeah. So, and then especially with us of color, it's hard enough fighting the big agencies for the knowledge, because they just do general taxes. Let me shade them real quick, just in honesty. But with them being so big and conglomerates, we have to really know a niche to service the community in the way that's needed. So people utilize us, but then they don't tend to come to Black women-owned businesses first. I'm just blessed enough that my clients all return once they try me out.
So y'all make sure y'all go hit up Mimi for y'all taxes and y'all real estate needs, okay? And today we're gonna be talking about being a boss and having a pussy, because I know for me it's difficult. So I want to talk about what it's like for you being a boss, having a pussy, being a boss, being a mom. Let's hear it.
Yeah, I should have spoke about that at first. I am a single mother of 3. And they're my biggest blessings and joy. So I just want to give a shout out to my kids, the reason why I breathe and live. So at one point I had 3 kids, and I still have 3 kids in 3 different schools: college, high school, and another academic center.
Shout out to being a boss and having a kid going to college.
That's right.
And then that little baby, he not selling drugs, he not in the streets, he not doing nothing.
All he want to
He
do is
fucking them
skate.
little girls though.
He is fucking them little girls running. But listen though,
We knew that though.
we knew that was gonna happen with him. A little Pisces.
Girl,
My son is blessed. I hope he's blessed with many
I
grandchildren.
knew he was gonna be trouble. Now, when did your standard of men or dating change for you?
So my situation is different. I was booed up with my high school sweetheart for a long time. So I was booed up the first half of my life. I ain't really become single until the age of 32. I was what they call them, a mountain lion, not a cougar. Okay, but
You was baby cougaring.
I was baby cougaring.
Not 32, not baby cougaring.
Wait a minute though. When I got on the street, I wasn't getting no 32-year-old. But at 32, I already elevated to my career. I was good. I was working corporate finance. Had a nice director position. Check my resume. And I was pretty much a boss stepping into the dating game. So I came in a boss for everything, lost it all, became a boss for nothing, and y'all niggas still acted the same.
That's the most important part. She's single. Okay, hold on. Hit the DMs.
Oh.
Hit the DMs. Okay.
My DMs been dry. Listen.
Then make them wet.
Oh.
Then get it wet. I mean, whatever. So.
I'ma see. I don't know how to make DMs wet. Okay.
Topic tonight is being a boss and having a pussy. And all the things that entail with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, crazy. So, one of the questions I was just getting ready to ask her, and y'all getting an exclusive scoop. If y'all ain't subscribed, y'all missing the fuck out. What is your sex life like? Being a boss, being a mother, running 2 businesses. What is that pussy doing?
I want to say she cool, but that's a lie. I am single for real. So this pussy is drying up. Oh me.
Y'all better hit them DMs.
No, it's cool. It's like, of course, I just feel like I never get enough.
Sex.
Yeah.
I wish I felt like I ain't getting no sex.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, I'm not getting enough sex. But I don't
not
think
getting no sex.
Oh well, I'm sorry.
I'm not getting no sex.
Okay. I mean, mine is
I didn't try to get this motherfucker away. And like, that didn't even work.
I mean, mine is like real few and in between. Like, I've been dealing with some real characters.
Whoo, I'm glad you got on character. Honey, I'm gonna share a little story with y'all. Story time.
Is this about me?
No, this is about me.
Okay,
We talking about characters, honey. Story time.
Oh.
So, in my newly single, I was gonna date a little bit. So I decided I was friends with somebody, a particular person, for about 5 years. Okay. Mm-hmm. And I thought because we was friends, and I said to him, I said, okay, you know, I would always joke like, okay, if I got single again, you know what I'm saying, I'll pursue him or I smash. I saw his print, y'all know. I watched them prints, so I'll be on point.
How was it?
Girl, waste of time.
It's a waste of time at the end, but
no,
in the
even
beginning,
it
was well worth it.
It was not worth it because he had 18 inches or what, something like that, and he wasn't doing nothing with him. He had a big dick and couldn't fuck. Let's just be honest. He was doing a lot of jabbing.
What did that one time you called me earlier?
He did that once. After that was it. After
7 a.m. y'all, I gotta call it a bitch.
That was that one time. He real. You know how y'all do? Put on the hook. Reel that motherfucker. Girl, that was it. We had 1, maybe 2 good
I thought that was finna be I thought it was finally gonna make you act right.
Girl, please. It's like a real man to make me act right. You gotta be a man. You gotta be a big boy, right? Back to this getaway story. So went out with the nigga, and I said to him before we even went there, I said, are you adult enough to still be friends with me if we fuck and shit goes sour? He said, Angie, what do I take with us? It's me. And I was like, okay, I thought I knew the nigga. This man, first time we had sex, he cries in the pussy. We were literally,
I've had that happen.
We were literally screwing, and he started crying.
You touched his heart.
Whoa.
I had one to be the thuggest nigga.
I called my friends like in the bathroom, like, I don't know what just happened. But I text y'all first, didn't I? I said, the man just cried while he was in me, and I don't know how to take this. I don't know.
Y'all listen. Even though you ain't know how to take it, you walked out that bitch popping your collar. Pow! Glorious thing when it happened.
I done broke my ankle. No, that was my first time ever happened.
The first time for me was around your age. Cause how old are you?
38.
Okay, so
y'all better get them tickets to my.
I was 36. Yeah, get the tickets to the birthday
party. Cause my birthday party finna be lit.
But I was 36 when. Well, no, I was 38 too. You know who cried in my pussy?
Who?
I loved him. I don't care what Angie's talking about. That nigga cried in the pussy. I held him all night. It's okay. It's okay. I love you.
That is what I did initially. I had him lean on me like, okay.
No, fuck that nigga. It was a heartfelt moment because, baby, it was almost OJ's. We cried together because I was so happy that nigga was like that in the pussy. I mean, and he cried and kept stroking.
It was so awkward that
I need a moment. I can't. Oh, shout out to that dick.
That's a cold pussy. That's a pussy move right there. Y'all better take notes. That's a cold pussy move. I didn't know how to take it. I was like, oh my God, I didn't know what to do. So anyways, he cried in the pussy. We had a good weekend at that time. Okay, fast forward. About a month later, the man is fucking psycho. So he started doing shit, and I'm like, whoa, I see some signs of my ex-nigga and this nigga, and we ain't even been in here. So the man started acting crazy, right?
Uh-huh.
So I was like, whoa, I gotta take the pussy back. Y'all ladies know, when a nigga start acting up, don't be afraid to cut that pussy off.
It'd be so hard.
Girl, no one. I cut that nigga off. I said, I'm gonna have to fall back on giving him
I just need to do it one more time.
No, I said, I'm gonna have to, no. I said, I'm gonna have
for the memories.
No, I said, I'm gonna have to fall, I'm gonna have to fall back and give him some
SYP.
pussy. No.
I get it.
So we was still talking, kind of trying to date a little bit, but not fucking though. Okay, because I'm like, this is kind of fucked up. So we talking, I go to see him to his house. We don't go out. It had become where we was like only like maybe 2 months in. We had stopped dating. We had stopped fucking because I wasn't fucking. I'm like, I'm not dating nobody. I'm not fucking nobody. I'm not dating. Okay.
So what do you think?
So then it's like every time we was talking or was having together, we was arguing. I told him on 3 different occasions, I'm not fucking and arguing in the same place. I just will not do it. My cell phone that allow me to be arguing or fighting the same person I'm fucking. I'm not doing that shit. So I'm like, and why are we even arguing about shit? We not even doing it. I said, sir, we haven't had sex in over 30 days. We no longer fuck around. He like, what? So we're not dating? No. If I don't fuck a nigga for 30 days, we do not go together. We are not dating anymore. Pussy revoked. We through.
You took the pussy back.
Took that shit back.
Okay.
Girl, so he was talking shit. I said, hold on, let me call you right back. Hung up on the nigga. Blocked him.
Such a nigga move. Such a nigga move.
I got that.
You were not living in your divine feminine.
Yes,
not right there.
Yes, he was. On the FaceTime, he gonna say, cause you want me to show you how much of an asshole I can be. You want me to show you I can.
I'm just teasing, but yes, you definitely got his ass.
First of all, he messaged me on Snapchat, and I told him, I'm not gonna read all that bullshit with you, and I'm not even fucking you. So I told him specifically. My response was, I'm not reading all this shit. We don't fuck around, and blocked him on Snapchat. Then he went to Instagram and messaged me on there. I said, I'm not reading this shit. And block him on there. And then my phone kept ding, 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 like 10. Who the fuck texted me like this? This nigga would have got another phone and said, and another thing. I said to him, I'm not reading none of this shit.
See, and this is where me and her differ. Go Kanye for me. Do that. I like that. Go and get 3 burner phones. I'm going to answer at one point in
You
time.
toxic.
I'm going to block your ass and unblock you. Block 2 niggas today. I'm going to unblock them on Thursday.
See, that's some toxic pussy right there.
Maybe.
I'm not. When I block you block. I ain't taking your ass off. I blocked him on all Snapchat.
I just want to know what they got to say.
I don't give a fuck what he said nothing. I didn't want to hear none of that shit.
But did he really say and another thing and you hung up on him?
I didn't even answer. I saw that when I opened, on the phone, it said and another thing. I said, this nigga got a burner phone. I did a video about the little situation. That nigga said, so you gonna hang up on me and then go to social media instead of talking to me like an adult? I said, first of all, you weren't even talking, you was yelling. And I'm not entertaining that shit. I done told you I'm not fighting where I fuck at. Period. I'm not gonna argue with you. For what? We not even fucking. Now I can see if we was fucking and you was fucking killing me, but you know what I'm saying, dicking me down. I might argue a little bit. But bitch, for no dick, I'm not doing no arguing. Period. 2 weeks later, I'm thinking like, this was just like 2 weeks ago. I get downstairs, girl, and there's some boxes from this nigga. I looked at the next said 3 boxes. Okay. And I said, who the fuck get up here? That man had sent me. So when I went to this nigga house, I had left maybe like a couple pair of socks or some. I don't know, maybe I don't even really wear underwear. I left I cooked dinner at his house for him, so I had some seasonings over there. I had maybe some towel. Anyways, that nigga packed up that shit and mailed that shit to me. I threw that shit in the garbage, first of all. But the audacity in him to send me that shit back, because he like, clearly he's toxic too.
For everybody watching, spoil me. I just want y'all.
Yes, but you say that, and that's why I say all women be like, oh, I want a high value man. No, the fuck y'all don't. Them motherfuckers is like children, okay?
They are. They
worse
definitely
than children. They so needy. And because they're of their stature, sometimes they don't respect you as a woman. They look at you as a thing sometimes.
That's true.
And so, no, yes, spoil me, but if I had to choose to be spoiled or respected, I choose respect any day. Why? I had a nigga that just tried to buy me everything and didn't give me a lick of fucking respect. And I would tell him, stop buying me shit and respect me. It would be times he would buy shit and I would leave that shit on the fucking dresser, leave the gifts there, leave the money there, because I don't want that. You can't, and I just had to tell him, you can't afford me.
So,
because what I want, you can't buy.
That's, the Aquarius in you is very noble. My Gemini say, yo, run that. But, okay.
Not me.
But I mean, I don't think that loyalty
substance
and respect is all good.
Right.
But every woman needs different things. Me, on the other hand, I'm real simple. Like, you ain't gotta buy me, I'd appreciate it though. But it's just a simple thought that matters. So you know.
Well, let me put this in this perspective for you, and this is gonna be a little inside scoop for the people who watching tonight. Let me give you an example. You want to be bought, right?
I don't want to be bought, but I want to be appreciated and given.
Okay. I got that new truck, right?
Mm-hmm.
Guess how I got that truck?
How?
Because when I had surgery, when I first found out I had cancer, I had fluid on my lungs. I went to surgery to save my life. He told me he couldn't come to surgery when he had a business meeting. Came home, it was makeup on the fucking bed and a condom in the garbage that he didn't put all the way down at the bottom. And I said, so you missed one to the hospital with me to fuck? You couldn't fuck any other time but the time I was in the hospital. And he was we got into it, and then a week later I got a car. No, I don't want that. And then how did I get the new furniture? Because my first chemo treatment, instead of him going to chemo, he dropped me off at chemo and left me at chemo and went home and fucked and never picked me up. I had to catch an Uber home to come home to a fucking condom in the fucking bedroom garbage. So no, I don't want to be bought. No, I want respect.
So, and as you should with that, and I get it. When you have trauma like that, you don't ever want that to be a financial tool so that you feel financially compensated instead of emotionally compensated. That is definitely true. On the other hand, some women are lacking other things. So it's just a journey about where everyone is. In your journey, where you brought you, let you know that you vibrate on that plane of respect, mean your goal. Mm-hmm. But that's in you.
Because I think for me, I need a man who has to be able to keep me. And when I say that, when so many guys focus on, and I like nice things too, and I want to be secure. But when people focus, everything now has become so transactional. Relationships have become so fucking transactional. And I don't want to transact. I need for you to be able, for me, in a man, I need a man to be able to grasp my attention but hold it. I need an intelligent man. I love diverse conversations. I need to be able to talk to about everything. But I also
she's single too, yeah.
I am single. But I need a man to be able to grasp me, and I need to be able to talk to you about the stock market, about my business, your business.
For me, I want to feel safe and secure. Financial status, of course, it's always best to be on the same level, equally yoked. But I'm of the mindset that if we both want the same goals, then we already are, because you'll just get there. Success is a journey. I want just to feel safe.
But how do you feel safe if you're not respected?
I feel provided for.
I was provided not safe.
I get what you're saying, because you weren't safe.
I've been in other situations where men don't understand that what security means. Mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, and sexually. It's a hard job, and if y'all can't fit the bill or you can't fit the shoe, then by God, don't
It's emotional maturity. I believe that these men are trying, they just haven't attained that emotional maturity yet, and that comes with wisdom. But and it also comes with desire, wisdom and desire, if they want to.
Yeah, because what a man wants, he will act accordingly. For ladies, y'all better pay attention. Let me give y'all one little gem. When a man say he don't got money for this or he can't afford that,
he ain't got it for you.
He don't have it for you, because a man will pay for what he wants. A man shows his love with his pockets. And if he ain't saying he don't got this for you, it's because he don't see you in that aspect or see you worthy of pouring into you financially. And y'all better pay attention. Some men are hard up. But if he ain't saying that to you, then he really doesn't care about you. Because
it's about the investment that they put in. Because sometimes they ain't got it, but they're investing you in other ways, and you see the effort. But if there's no investment nor effort, then baby, move on.
Get the fuck
I had to, baby. Baby, it'd be so hard to pack up that pussy.
Girl, I packed up my pussy, handicap, on the cane.
You was fed the fuck up. I be having to pack up my pussy off little shit just to prove a point. But it'd be so hard.
Last situation I said, hold on, I'm calling her back. That was December. I ain't called a nigga back yet.
Ooh, shush. We're not even talking about him. That's a whole nother story.
We're gonna talk about that.
I liked him. I did. It wasn't, listen. We're not gonna do him like that. We're not gonna talk. We're not gonna talk about it. He had a P.U.S.Y dick. And that right there is worth every weight in gold. I orgasmed. That's the goal.
She liked him, y'all.
I liked him.
And sometimes we'll like a nigga, the dick be trash, and then when
the dick wasn't trash. I learned to like it. I had to adjust. So anyway, that's not who I was just talking to. I didn't love him. I just really appreciated his person. Man, I love though. I'd be letting that motherfucker get away with murder. So don't block him on Thursday.
And block him back.
And block him back on Sunday. I hate his ass. He get on my fucking nerve. I'm not toxic. I am very loving. I'm very loving.
Let me tell y'all something. If y'all ever get on the block list, y'all last ain't coming the fuck off.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Some people go to the block list and never return. It'd be a cemetery in there.
Oh man, I got one of my guys.
I believe in resurrection.
We ain't fucked around in 2 years. That man said, I still do got you blocked because I don't want to be bothered. So, y'all saw the video I posted. If y'all have my interest or my eye or my attention or hell, my pussy, and you don't act accordingly, I have no problem with cutting you the fuck off now. I have learned to cut off. You see, I was in there. I said, whoa, this is too soon, too fast. Next.
My little heart be in it. When my heart in it. Now, when my heart ain't in it.
I had love for that person because I loved him before we fucked. So the love was there. But what I'm not doing, and that's the thing, we will, because we love somebody, put up with bullshit out of that. Don't.
But see, my thing is that in this quick, fast-ass world where everything happens so fast and everything is instantaneous, do people give up? Just instead, like, everybody like, that's a red flag, move the fuck on. Okay, ain't nobody perfect.
Yes, let me say something. If it's a red flag for me, move the fuck on. He not your fucking husband. What the fuck is we putting all this motherfucking energy, all this time, all this effort into a motherfucker who not even doing it? If I'm not secure mentally, financially, spiritually, emotionally, sexually, I don't give a red flag. I'm out of here.
I don't know though.
I'm out of here. I ain't got no fucking
time. If it's a repeated red flag, then you gotta move the fuck on.
And I can't get that shit back.
Okay, well, I believe in motherfuckers growing with each other.
Me and my husband, or me and somebody that I'm seriously dating, but if we're just dating, we ain't doing nothing yet.
But
and you're not pouring into me in all those aspects. Why would I put so much effort into something that you're not even giving me what I want? I know you just said you want to be secure. So if a motherfucker isn't securing you, why the fuck is you giving them some shit and they ain't even giving you what you want?
But I'm just saying, is the effort and investment there? Because as long as you can see some progress.
That's our problem with women. We always want to put the effort in them. Ain't no fucking investment. If y'all ain't been together for a long time and he ain't invested in you in ways that you can whatever, then ain't no investment there.
What are your expectations when you come into when a man approaches you? You told me the other day that you have a savings account, and those are your requirements.
My expectation. What do you mean? You talking about?
So when a man comes to you and wants to date you, what are your expectations of him?
If a man wants to date me, he first has to be, I have a certain type. I want somebody who is an athletic build, or active, or have an active lifestyle, because for me, I don't want nobody who is not active, because I'm not finna be cooking all that shit, all that greasy shit and all that shit. We finna be working out, going for walks, yoga, meditation, or watch me do yoga. But I want to do active things. I don't want somebody who wants to wake up and eat bacon and eggs and all that shit for breakfast. I want, cook a quick little breakfast. I want a smoothie. I want to cook him a Grinch and him be, that be his lifestyle. So I need somebody who's in the same kind of lifestyle I am in, for one. Because if he doesn't, then we're not going to call it. Because you're going to want to go to a steakhouse and I'm going to want to go somewhere else. So we have to be aligned in that aspect too.
So it's just something to that day-to-day aspect. Yes, have your same lifestyle.
That.
So what if he comes
and he have to have an appreciation and a love for God. And if you ain't got that, I had the last guy. That was one of the red flags. This man told me I gave gratitude too much. He literally verbatim said to me, Angie, so you gonna kiss God's ass 24 hours a day? I said, hell yeah, I know how to chew up gonna walk at the same motherfucking town. Of course I am. He said, and that was another issue about being, God. So the God part, that's that. And then, there's some other things. And then I want to know if you got money. I want to know if you have a savings account and if you have a certain dollar amount in there. And it's not a lot, maybe 5,000, 10,000. But what that says is that you have savings and you're in preparation for the future. Because if you don't have savings, and I'm dating you, right? And we're newly dating. We know, I just said, a man puts his money where his, what he likes. So if a man meets me and he likes me and he's financially strained, sometimes a man will put himself more in a financial burden to try to date somebody, right? Knowing he can't really afford it, but strain himself trying to date her and trying to keep her. And then, months down the line, he's broke. She gonna be mad at him because she gonna feel like he concealed who he was. She gonna think he was doing all this and doing all that, and now he can't do it anymore. She's gonna be upset. Huh?
Yeah, I gotta go at 10.
Oh, cool. And then he's gonna be mad at her because he the one broke trying to keep her, and she gone.
I get that, but I see, and of course, a man have an ideal savings account because I know the number 70K was mentioned the other day. But
not that he have to have it in his account. No. It was 10.
Okay.
10.
So I want 70K. But anyway,
You
so
want
yeah.
70? You gotta have 70.
He don't have to have 70. I want that. I manifest that for us.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is that if he doesn't come with all of that, that's when the growth part. So let's just say he ain't got the 5 or 10. He only got 2, but he working on an invention. So he's building a dream. He actually working on something. This man,
case by case basis.
and then he checks off everything outside of just being financially stable. You'll give him a try?
Cause I told you I had a nigga who bought me and didn't give me the other shit. If he has the other aspects. But in the same aspect, but a grown man who only has $2,000 in his savings account, I just can't. Cause let me tell you why I think about that. And I know you gotta go. Grown man has $2,000 in his savings account, right?
Well, I personally feel like he shouldn't be dating.
He should not be dating, but they will.
They will.
Have negative, and so for me though, he got $2,000 in his account. Okay, he gotta have a place and a car and all of that shit, right? His fucking job closed tomorrow, or he loses his job, or he get injured or something. Now he's financially strained.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't even got enough to pay his next month's bills. So if he ain't got enough to pay his next month's bills, when a man has financial issues, 2 things happen. He can't be who he needs to be to himself, and he can't be who I need to be to him. Because he gonna be trying to be focused on what he's trying to do.
But in truth, men know this. And the real men that I've dealt with, whenever they've fallen on hard times and we haven't been solid, we're not married, I'm not obligated to stay, they back out.
Some do.
They back out to get themselves together. For some reason,
but then look what that does to the woman, though.
And that's exactly what I'm saying. So
that's why I said I don't even waste my time dating them.
She said, "Don't start.
Don't start some shit that you. Why would you start something that you know isn't gonna work out for you?" And I'm not saying ladies don't date him if you don't, but that's my preference. But what I'm saying is, if something happens to him, he doesn't even have enough to sustain himself for a month. But what that says to me, I need a leader. And if he doesn't have enough, if he doesn't have enough money to sustain his bills, his main necessities for a month or 2 months or 3 months, he's not a leader. He's not a provider. Because he shouldn't be dating.
I get don't start. We both agree that part. But what happens when they do, or if shit life be lifing? So I'm just not
gonna meet him off the bat.
Just meet. Well,
don't
with
start.
Him
Already.
Don't start. But then I'm just saying the progression. So off the bat he gold and got 70K in the bank, everything. Then shit, we don't know what this world gonna happen. He lose it all. Then what you gonna do?
It depends.
So y'all 2 weeks in, fucking Ukraine blow the fuck up. His money in the bank. He loses that investment.
We ain't even together. We just was,
So what you gonna do?
We just introduced each other. We
So
ain't even doing nothing.
Fuck him.
That 2 weeks we ain't fucked it up.
Fuck him.
I mean,
You ain't even picking up his calls no more.
I have no. For one, we didn't even. I barely picked up his calls anyway in 2 weeks because he ain't improved himself.
Just saying if you like the nigga, like
I don't give a fuck if I like him. I just told you I was fucking with a nigga for 2 months, liked him and loved him and still blocked him. I want what I
You
want.
are so crazy. I'm finna go. Cause I gotta go.
Cool. So tune in next time for Pussy Talk.